And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Dean Kramer. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
That one missing inside. And now 2-1.
Just the third pitch of the night, and already a little question on the strike zone of the umpire in this one.
That one misses. 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Quan on at first. Nobody out. Pitch misses. Ball one. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Right through there for a strike.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
First and second here, no outs.
One ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Swing and a miss. Struck him out in a heater. And up next for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the rubber match of this three-game series. Hit hard but foul off to the left. And that's in the dirt.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Cut on and lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. And now the DH, Kyle Manzardo.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get them going a little bit.
Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Westberg. That ends the frame. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And there's a ball. That misses, and it's 2-1. This one high in the air to left center. Thomas on his way over. And there's one away. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Tyler O'Neill.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
Fly ball down the line. Ramirez sprinting for this one. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. One down, base is empty.
Oh, that's inside.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
In the dirt, full count now. One out, base is empty. Fouled off again. And the righty deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And they'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. The shortstop takes the ball. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's towards center. Thomas sizing this one up, brings it in, and that is the third. And we're back. Austin Hedges stands in. Kramer back to work. Inside, 1-0. Kramer, a 6'2" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a splitter, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Fouls one off. 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The next offering misses. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting 7th, center fielder
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Wide throw, and it gets away. But no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there.
Batting 8th.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Gabriel Arias in the box now, takes strike 1. And that is out of play. First and second, no outs. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Ball one.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
On the ground, 2 ball. Throw pulls him off the bag at first. Everybody's safe. Bases loaded.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Bases loaded. Nobody out. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brian Rocchio. Fought off foul. Swing and a foul out of play.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Golden opportunity right here. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 out, bases full. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Will Brennan.
So digging in, Will Brennan. And Cleveland on top 1-0. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They take the force out. They limit. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one misses, and the count is 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Jordan Westberg stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swings through that one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch misses. Ball 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Brennan makes the catch. And that quickly 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Nothing doing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Jose Ramirez.
That one almost got him.
1-0. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2. Ball 3. 3-0.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now batting the first
So
baseman,
next will be the
Carlos
4-hole hitter
Santana.
for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1. That's down and in.
No strike.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Whoa, that's
This
down.
one in the dirt. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground, right side. On to O'Hearn. And one away in the top of the 3rd.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And there's a foul ball. Ramirez stands at 3rd with 1 gone in the inning. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Runner on at 3rd, 1 gone.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Two now. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And a foul ball. And the 0-1. In the air, left side. O'Neill should have this one. And that is that. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Adley Rutschman. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. No outs. Runner on second. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And here is Oswaldo Cabrera in the dirt. And the runner holds. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Hard hit, knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And that one ripped to left, and a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Now this is in the air down the line, and the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. Back here in Baltimore, all set for the start of the inning. Here comes Lane Thomas. And a foul ball. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
Going to count 1-2. And downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. Yeah, that's fouled off. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Misses outside, and that's ball 1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
That's in there, and it's 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Henderson.
Check swing, called strike. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Went down on strikes his first time through. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Williams keeping an eye on him. Henderson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Next to hit, Jordan Westburg. High fly ball out to left field. Quan settles underneath it. Brings it in, and that is a big first out. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. First time up was a pop out. And there's a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Kramer back to work. And that one is inside ball one. Action in the pen down there. Keegan Aiken is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Perez also getting ready. Next pitch is outside.
Far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It never helped me.
That one finds the corner, and now 3-1.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
And it's filled up.
Down to 3-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cowser makes the grab, and there's one down. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That's out to center field. Mullins settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. Jose Ramirez now at the plate. He is struck out, and he is walked. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball one. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ball popped up. Cabrera pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Looked like it was a little bit up. Mayo in his rookie season, 23 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there. And as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Mayo gets his lead at first with nobody out. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Way high with that one. And that's ball three. Fastball for a strike.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And ball four to a board. Here's the second baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. He's 0 for 1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Thomas under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now, Cedric Mullins. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Breaking ball inside. Now 1-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Gets under it and pops it up. And the infield fly rule called. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 2 in this one. Misses outside. Ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Falling behind 2-1. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. That's off the mark, and it counts full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. Henderson getting ready to hit and fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new
Now
pitcher,
pitching
Keegan
for the
Aiken.
Orioles. Number 45. Keegan
Santana
Aiken.
in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Brian Baker up and loosening in the pen. Cano getting cranked up as well. Comebacker to the mound. On to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Kyle Mansardo, the next to hit. In there at the knees, and that is strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty.
0-2 is the count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Austin Hedges now. Good eye by
Outside, that's the ball.
Hedges. Popped up. Rutschman under this one. And that'll do it. Offense. Back now at Oriole Park. Digging in, Tyler O'Neill. Fastball for a strike. And that one missing low. Curve hit right back to him. Gets it to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Jordan Westberg digs in now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
There's a swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next offering is outside. Glove side, but it gets through.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
2 outs, runner at first. So next to hit for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo. That's outside. Ball 1. Cowser, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Gavin Williams done for the night, and that was a start he can feel pretty good about.
Pitching for
The new
Cleveland.
pitcher in the game, Cade
Number
Smith.
36. Cade Smith.
Next to hit, Adley Rutschman. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. 2 aboard, 2 outs. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And that's outside. Now 2-2. He goes down looking.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Top of inning number
Leading off
7.
for
Here's
Cleveland,
Lane Thomas.
Center fielder Lane Thomas.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Way high. And that just misses.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
On to O'Hearn. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. So up next, Gabriel Arias.
Gabriel Arias.
That one down the line, and foul ball. On the ground. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Brian Rocchio.
Now batting, shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. Swings through that one for strike 2.
3-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Second baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
One ball, 1 strike.
That one's in there. 1-2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees. So that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Fought off foul. Here's the 0-2.
Ball.
On the ground to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ball 1, no
And a
strike.
pitch out, but nothing going on. Throw to first. Mullins back in standing. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Fouled off. He was late. Just missed.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. Foul ball there. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Baker.
Now pitching for the Orioles. Number 43.
Juan, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Felix Bautista appears to be getting loose.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that skips in the dirt.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swing and a foul out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Go-ahead run on base. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. On the ground, could be two. The underhand flip. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And that is out of play. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. That one missed. Next pitch is outside. Late swing, foul to the left.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it. Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the eighth. And a count 1-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Henderson over to first in time. And that is that. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Smith back to work. And that's fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one carrying. And it is gone. Tyler O'Neill sends it out. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a strike.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Late on that fastball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's
That's
a ball.
ball 2.
That one ripped. Way back there. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Cowser, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that's off the outside edge. And a count 2-1. That one is upstairs. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 2 down, bases empty. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that's too high.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. Last chance coming up for the Guardians.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back,
Orioles.
and here comes the closer, Felix
Number
Bautista.
74.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. John Kenzie Noel. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Cowser on the move, heading back. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the catcher, Austin Hedges. So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Bo Naylor.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that's in there at the knees. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Here's Lane Thomas now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
With the tying run on at first here at the top of the ninth. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
In there, sets him down on strikes. Now only one out remaining.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Last out for the Guardians in this one. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. First pitch, and he just misses.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. The Guardians down to their final strike. And delivers outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
And your final score here today, 2-1, as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.